So now I'm going to start to ink up the detail plate. This is the third plate that goes through the press and is obviously a lot more textured than the others. Some of it is flat and will be easy to use the card, as I showed you in the second plate, and others it will be much more the pointy finger process. So most of this is going to be one colour. So once I've got my ink to the consistency using extender and my oil-based etching ink, I will do the same as I did before, pulling the ink across just to sort of start off the coverage process. It won't go into all the little holes, so when I start working with my pointy finger, I'll start working to make sure that every area on the board has got some ink in. So pointy finger is really putting the ink into all the little nooks and crannies. I'll only ink up this half of this board during this video so that you get an idea, because obviously the larger the plate, the longer it takes. I'm sure you'll all get very bored. Right, once I've got the ink covering an area, I can now start to take the ink off so that the textures only hold the ink that they require. I'll stand up for this, and you'll probably begin to see the stones, the pebbly stones, beginning to emerge as the ink is being taken off the shinier, smoother surfaces. At this point I usually go for a clean piece, and keeping it flat I can wipe off the main excess. Once I've got most of the ink off, I can then sort of fine tune it, and I can use little pieces of paper and burnish the surface. But one of the other things that I often do, and I will be doing in this piece, is I will blend another colour just to change in areas the tone or the colour. And here I'm just going to skim a little bit of yellow over the surface. Every time I work on the plate, I will still need to bring it back to the burnished state. So the pebbles are beginning to be very evident, and if I want to, I can really clean out the areas that are sellotape, the whites, which means that the underplate of pinks and blues will shine through more clearly.